Hello and welcome everybody, and thanks for joining me again. My name is Wilky and I'm actually playing Black Desert Online. So I did actually go through the whole process of getting an account and configuring, even though it's not that hard actually, it worked pretty nicely for a game only available in Korea. So I'm currently on a sort of quest line, where I do have to kill mobs after mobs, so I think this is a pretty good thing to record, because I don't think questing itself and all that stuff is all too interesting. I do assume you guys want to see the actual combat, so I'm playing I would call it Berserker class sort of thingy, like a brawler type. There are currently 4 classes available, like the standard warrior knight kind of thingy, the ranger, archer, then I guess she's a mage, sort of, and this Zerg thingy here. As you can see, there is a minor lag actually, but given the fact that I'm not even using a proxy or anything, or VPN, it's working quite well actually. So I cannot really complain. And about that, the game looks pretty good, which is, I'm not sure if YouTube is going to keep up with the bitrate quality shitty issue, but we will see that at the end of this video. Like, this game looks pretty damn good. I mean, my PC can't handle it all too well. I mean, I'm able to play with about 50 frames per second, which is pretty fine, I guess. I've decreased some of the settings though, because those of you who might actually have seen some older footage of this game, in most cases people have this camera shake thingy on, where your whole screen is jittering and all that stuff, and boy, while it looks nice the first, I don't know, 10 times, it's really annoying otherwise, so I immediately turned it off, same as motion blur, because I don't like these effects, but that's just a personal preference. So for the combat itself, I don't really have that many skills yet, but the couple skills I do have mostly work with the mouse itself. You do have a hotkey, but I also have like an input command similar to C9, where you actually can press a button if you assign it to something, like you assign it to one of the hotkeys, or you simply press the button combination. As you can see, this skill here, this cross swing, can actually be done by pressing 6 or by backwards by simply right click. And I'm not sure, I have only played this class so far, so I do not know if it's the Zerg that has this rage stamina thingy. It's not really stamina because you have stamina itself, but this yellowish bar is sort of like a rage thingy, or something you build up when landing auto hits. And when you use some of your skills, like for example this one, it will consume some of this. And yeah, you have this grab thingy. So I wouldn't say it's like C9, but so far the combat is a lot actiony. I don't have any aiming skills. I have a lot of hotkeys I can press. I don't even have to touch my numbers or my quick slot bar for now. Everything you see now which is like 5 skills only, but I can do everything with the mouse and the keyboard, like the directional keys itself, which is pretty good, I think, because that's a lot of what the actiony combat is about. Not to be just pressing down or face rolling your keyboard, but also using your mouse and directional keys and all that stuff, which is pretty damn good, I think. So that, you can even change some of these skills. I'm not too sure of how useful that's gonna be, but it's definitely a nice addition. I'm kind of confused. I forgot one of these mobs. I don't know which circle actually, but it doesn't seem like it was this one. That was a lag. So The only time I really have problems with the lag is when moving around. That seems to not work as well. But if I'm not sprinting, it doesn't really bother me that much. So. And you have auto walk, so it's not that much of a deal. Let's see. Stun him. Not sure if I can grab those guys. Yeah, I can actually. So you have this combo system with knockdowns and everything. I really don't have that many information. I'm playing like maybe half an hour into the game, figuring out some quests, but I didn't want to record all that starting quest because it's pretty much just walk here, click that, walk that. And there's this thingy, that prologue NPC, whatever that thing is, I don't know. Oh, let's see, I did find that weapon already, but I'm going to take it nonetheless. Which is like a prologue NPC. The game starts off with that floating wisp-like thingy, telling you to do something, pretty much an introduction, like this is how you move, this is how you attack and all that stuff. But other than that, I'm not too sure what that actually is just yet. So luckily there's another kill quest or something. But I'm not too sure if I have to kill these shrines or the mobs, because these thingies are actually to be attacked as well. Not sure if that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I think that was actually my goal. So, let's see again, this thingy. This is pretty much my first impression. I have actually no idea. I have zero information about a skill build and all that stuff. I'm not able to read anything of that. But I'm just clicking my way through. The good thing, like I said, is auto run, which helps people like me a lot if it doesn't bug out. Okay, that thing actually attacked me. It shot like a bug at me, didn't you? Alright. That smells like a small leg. It's probably dead already, but oh shit. I'm dead almost. I'm not sure if that thing takes damage. Probably not. I should probably had my way. What? I'm confused. So that is actually a mob, but I cannot kill it. I have to kill that statue. No. Let's see. The map is kind of made very, very nicely. While it seems kind of annoying at first, if you get used to it, it's actually a pretty cool thing. Like, I wouldn't call it interactive map, but it's a lot more enjoyable and helpful in some cases than a plain map where you just click or open a map and then watch. So like I said, this is the auto-run feature. Let's see, no, all of this stuff is worse. Two things I currently don't like is the very small inventory, as it seems. I don't even know, it's probably a material or something I picked up here. But, yeah, that's not really... There we go. Apparently you have to get to know some NPCs, and some do have quests, some don't. They just talk to you. And what I did notice and read in the guides and all that stuff, that during the character creation, you actually have, like, I don't know how to tell it, like an expression or like a character trait, which actually affects how other NPCs perceive you and how well they communicate and how good these conversations go, which is, honestly, I don't have any idea if that's such a big deal, but apparently there is some mechanic like that, so it probably is significant in some cases or another. But I haven't figured out which one yet, because for now I can do every quest just fine. Is that thing shooting at me? Or what is? Yeah, it seems good. Yeah, it is. So let's wreck it. So these are actually enemies, not just stages or something. My grab looks pretty awesome, and I saw a nice edition later on where you pretty much go apeshit and just grab your enemy and, I don't know, just throw him around, bash into the enemy forces, which is pretty much what this class is looking to be. I haven't seen any dodge mechanics so far. Maybe I will get a skill later on. I have absolutely no idea what there is to get. That move looks pretty damn awesome though. I'm not really a fan of this rage, wrath, whatever you want to call it, build-up thingy. I'm usually more of a mana type person. But for the time being, I mean, I can create another character. That took me like, I don't know, half an hour to go that far. Leveling for now is pretty quick. I'm not sure if it's going to slow down later on or not, but for now, it looks quite well. And you have this charge attack. I don't want to chop that tree off, even though I use axes. That's not really bad. Maybe I have to kill these totem thingies as well. It was one of these things. I could probably figure it out by reading or like comparing the signs in the quest log with the ones I see, but nah, that's not really how I'm playing. I just like to go. I'm more of a grinder actually. I don't need that many quests, so. But that's pretty much just me. For now I can say it doesn't seem grindy at all, at least the start, compared to some other games where you need ages to level up. I think I found some gloves. Yep, I found some gloves. I'll just put them on. Like, the skill tree is kinda big, and I have absolutely no idea of what to get and which not. That looks like a nice skill. Forward and F, that looks like a charge. Yeah, that is sort of a charge. That's good to know as a gap closer, so these mobs are not what I'm supposed to kill. I will just probably cut this down here. This is pretty much just a first impression of what the game is actually looking like. Given the fact that I'm not using any VPN, it works quite well. The performance is, while I'm not able to play and record at 60 FPS, it runs pretty smoothly. I cannot really complain about any issues so far. I don't know, it's about an NPC or these bugs. So it's really running quite well. And yeah, I will keep you updated maybe when I hit the first dungeon or something, because this is probably going to take a while and I don't want to bore you with the same skills overall again. Maybe I will play another character, like the caster actually looked quite nice. The ranger, I'm not sure. Maybe in the future. I will see. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this first impression of Black Desert Online. This is currently the open beta, so this is probably what it's going to look like when we get it. Hopefully. I'm really not sure if they're gonna change anything or not. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thanks everybody for joining. If you have any questions, I can try and answer you. Like I said, I don't speak Korean, so if you're even playing yourself, I have absolutely no idea what's written where and what. I cannot read any of this. So I'm just pretty much going blindly, but having played so many MMORPGs or games in general, it works out quite well, especially with the auto run and all that signs on the map. It's not too difficult overall. Anyways, thanks everybody, and as always, see ya!